A lot of people will be upset about the travel path in their yard. I'm happy about it. The day after the aftermath.
The day after the aftermath. Yeah, pretty much. That sums it up.
So anyway, guys, we're about ready to head down to Northwest Harvest to find out how much we raised. I really can't even estimate it at this point. I know it's over 300. I'm not sure we hit our goal of 500. Yesterday was actually a low day for can donations. We got more on Saturday than any other day. Anyway, this is what the yard's looking like. You've already seen it, but I'm just showing you again because that's kind of cool. It's like swampish out there. It's like a graveyard swamp.
Yeah, it is pretty swampish. It's mushy and gushy.
We're here! Yay! Alright guys, so there it is. There's all of it. Hopefully we got 500 pounds. I'm hoping. I got my fingers crossed, but we're going to find out here in a second. So really exciting. Do you guys remember last year when I went and did this? Alright, so we're about ready to find out how many pounds. Hoping for 500. Do you have the total?
440.
Oh!
What?
440 pounds.
Oh.
So close. So Lori Lee and I just got back. We decided to sit and eat and try to avoid traffic, which didn't work out too well. But anyway, we had a good time sitting down and eating. Now I gotta take all this stuff down, guys. This is so sad. I haven't even taken the cattle gates down yet. Let's see if we can get them in the light. Get them in the light. Here, you guys. Oh, there we go. That's my plan right now, is to get the front stuff kind of packed up. And then tomorrow starts the major tear down, to where everything up front comes down and gets kind of organized so I can put it in the truck and whatnot. I'm not going to bore you with details. I'll just probably give you an update when I'm done or something like that. So excited. Yesterday was so freaking awesome. I'm still on this natural high. Let's talk about fog machines for a second. I haven't taken any of the cool Froggy's Fog classes on fog machines. I haven't looked them up online. I'm just kind of mechanically inclined. Well, this one made it through the whole night last night, and at the very end, it crapped out. I heard the motor running, like the pump, but nothing was coming out at the end. So I'm thinking, okay, well, if the pump's making noise, then it's probably okay. It's probably just clogged. I'm going to attempt to unclog it. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but this just kind of makes sense to me. Yesterday, I used a bunch of fog, and I kind of mixed a couple together because I had some fog juice remnants in a couple of different bottles. And I was putting it in, all of a sudden I see this big kind of gelatin-like clump go boop into it, and I'm like, oh, well, that's gonna suck. So I was thinking that, you guys all know about the little filter on the bottom. I was thinking that if it got plugged, I could just take this out, knock it a couple times, and be good. Apparently that's not the case. So here's what you do. Number one, unplug the machine. Don't work on it when it's plugged in. Come on, guys. Have some sense. Number two, take all the screws out from there, the two top screws over there and there. Pull this out, and you can take that off if you want to. I want to choose to leave it on because it just kind of goes out of the way like that. Take your fog container, pull it out so you don't spill it. If your fog container is dirty, clean it out. Now's the perfect time. Here's where I think the problem lies. This right here is your pump motor, and here's your inlet right here. Here's your outlet. Do you guys see a problem? Big hose, very small line. So I'm pretty sure that it's whatever has plugged this has gone through the motor and is probably sitting right here at this restriction because it gets smaller. So that's where things are going to sit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this nut off real quick and see if I can physically see anything. If I can, then I will blow it out or whatnot. And if I can't, well, I'll still blow it out. Fog machine's pretty simple, guys. Got your two power lines coming into the heater. This is the heater, and the tube that goes through it is the same size, input and output. This right here is a thermal switch. So when you first plug the fog machine in, these wires are live, which heats this. Once this gets to a certain temperature, which I believe this is just going to be a bunch of this size tubing going through here in like a circular motion. Maybe a lot of you guys know about this and I'm just a newbie, I don't know, but maybe some of you don't know as much as I've kind of figured out. So just hold up, come along with me. Indulge me this, hellions. So this switch, when it gets hot enough, actually goes out here to this right here, your exterior switch. So when it gets hot enough, it closes the circuit. Then your external switch, if it's on, continues the juice back, which then goes to the motor, and the motor turns on. So it's basically like just having two switches in the same circuit. That's exactly what it is. So anyway, long story short, I'm going to take that little nut off right there and see what we got, because maybe I can clean this. And luckily, guys, this little nut that's on the end there is only hand tight. So I just got through taking that nut off and blowing out the small wire piece, and I've taken off this front part too, just so I could get a better angle on it. And you can see all the buildup there too. Ew, nasty. And then I also ended up taking the end filter off. I blew out the filter. You guys can blow out the filter, rinse it out. The piece just comes out, the little metal filter material just comes out. Rinse it off real good and blow out your tubes. So now I'm seeing if it'll work. Because if it doesn't, then all this is for nothing. Guess what, guys? It worked! I fixed it! I'm so happy! So this whole little tutorial-like thing right here, experimenting with me, experimenting with Hellmouth, it worked. And I'll tell you something else. If you guys ever wonder why your fog machine does this when it's in the reheat process, it's simply because you still got fluid in here. Ow, that's hot. Don't touch that. You still have fluid in there, and what's happening is it boils. But I'll tell you, after I blew this out, listen to this. I don't hear the pump at all. This fog machine has never worked better. And I also took this little diffuser off too. And I forgot to put it back on, but I actually like this better because it blows further out versus putting this on and having it diffuse right there. I like the effect of it just like spraying further out. So I think I want to keep that part off of it. But there you go. It works. So I want to burn through the rest of this fog juice, fog up the graveyard one more time, get some good pictures, and call this fog machine done and put it away for storage, in case you guys are also wondering. And I'm not sure if it's just me, but I've used the fog cleaner solution that you're supposed to put in after you run it, running all the other stuff out of it. I've used that stuff, and every year that I go and I pull that back out of storage and try to use it again, it doesn't work. So I figured these are $25 fog machines. Why not just, not buy the cleaner and just throw it in storage? And the funny thing is, when I don't clean them, they still work the next year. So go figure. And if they don't, then I'll just do this. Makes sense. So now you know how to unclog your fog machine. Along with some other odds and ends, I was able to, unfortunately, take down most of the cage. So there's like some of the chain link over there. Here's some of the chain link over here. Then back behind me here is the 4 2x4s that were holding everything together, and the door for the chain, the cage. And also got like the Freddy glove put away, and I've been pulling electrical from in here. So basically, that's what I've been up to, guys. It's sad to see it come down, but kind of, just kind of, I kind of want to get my house back too, and my yards. Okay, I'm going to keep this one. These are the laminated signs that I had out front, and this one right here is obviously basically the flyer, and then over here is the northwestharvest.org sign also. I don't know. You guys don't want them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. So anyway, whoa, chain. Gotta watch my step. I need my hard hat in here. I also took down the plastic transitions that were going between the front door there and the cage, which is right here, and then also this transition here that started the whisper maze. So I think that's about it, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap this up. It's starting to get kind of cold. I can see my breath. That's not fog. Although the fog machine is still running. So there's some of the stuff from the cage. And here are the cattle gates and the rebar that holds those in. And I'm trying to see, look at this. This is so sad. You guys can barely even see the fog. That is the cheap ass store-bought fog that just like sucks. Alright guys, I want to thank everybody that said anything, positive about the hunt and everything, and I hope everybody had a happy Halloween, even you guys on the East Coast. Yeah, so anyway, it's time for cock. Flyers fan 1231. I really hope the pro hunt works out for you guys. I will keep that in my prayers. I know you guys will be super busy, but do you plan on going to any conventions? we're definitely going to be going to the West Coast Haunters Convention. That's like our home convention, and we'll probably end up going to Crypticon in Seattle again next year. As far as any other conventions, probably not, because A, it's not in the budget, and B, we're going to have a little one. A little hellion running around. Malibu Twin. I can't wait for the videos of everybody getting scared. I've taken a look at some of them, guys, not all of them, because there's like 19 hours of material that I need to go over. But there's a couple really good scares. There's not as many as there were last year, so what I'll probably end up doing, and don't quote me yet because there's 19 hours of material, is putting them all into one video, like all the rooms and everything into one scare video. Also, I'm kind of upset because the drop panel hallway camera, for whatever reason, only recorded 1 hour and 40 minutes. It was supposed to have recorded for 3 hours, even though we ran for 4. I don't know why it shut off. I have not a clue. The memory card was not full. It's a 32 gig memory card. So it should have had 4 hours, or yeah, 3 hours record time. So kind of upset about that. CPR 82. I don't know about you guys, but this year just felt off for me. Not to take anything away from it, because your haunt looked amazing and I still had fun, but I don't know. It's probably just me. Okay, do you mean our haunt and what we're doing seemed off, or what you're doing and the way that you feel about Halloween felt off? Or did you actually come to the haunt and it felt off? Let me know. I'm curious. Marie T, new commenter. You all are epic. Where is this located? My Halloween lacked things like this. If you go and take a look at the website, well, actually no, we're not on the website anymore. We're located in Lakewood, Washington. If you go to one of the links down below for Facebook, all of our information's there. Ben Jails, first time commenter, 2 in a row, awesome guys. Oh, and a big D smile. I was wondering if this year's numbers are an increase of the previous years. Overall, yes. Halloween night, yes. The 2 days that we ran this year before Halloween, no. So, but it also rained on Saturday, so that was like the middle day, and I think that our numbers were really down because of not only the rain, but also because people are out, you know, partying it up and stuff. Mr. Trav272, love the show you put on last night, guys. Nice job. It was the work of everybody, but it turned out amazing. Hope for the best next year, and along with your baby. Thank you. And it's only guys, it's only like a month until we get to meet Phoenix, until he's born, if everything happens on time. I'm so excited about that. I can't wait. Pumpkin Princess 1031. Can't wait to see more videos of the big night. I hope you have even more success in 2013. It's going to be an incredible year for many reasons for both of you. And we will all be here with you for the ride. That's right, guys. Through the baby and everything, my life, it's an open book or an open vlog, whatever. So yeah, we're going through it, and I'm gonna show you guys not the actual birth, but you know, when the baby's born. It's gonna be so cool. I can't wait. And let's see, did I answer everything? Okay, I'm making this really long. I'm sorry, I shouldn't. Adam's Fun and Manor. Is the flash cracker on a motion sensor? No, it is not. I had that activated by the same person that was doing the prop car. So, with that said, happy hunting, guys. See you tomorrow.
Thanks for coming to HalloweenHellmouth. Y'all come back now, you hear?